What is real food? Is the journey that I went on the past couple of weeks. Food is something that we consume every day, and the average human over their lifespan consumes food for 3.5 years. I look at how much we consume food and look at how much we really have a connection to our food, or if we really know what food means to us. So I decided to interview a handful of people about what real food meant to them. There were some common themes within the project of what people thought was real food. The first one is that it's simple. It is just simple. It comes from the earth. Number 2, the ingredients. Everybody that I interviewed, if there's going to be an ingredient list, they would be able to pronounce everything that's on the ingredient list and know what it actually is. Third, the nutrient content is a really big one. That why get an avocado that may be half the amount of nutrients when you can get an avocado right down the street that's packed full of nutrients? So nutrients are really important. Next, we have unprocessed and raw. You don't want any of our foods being processed. It's just, you could probably go without it. And if so, minimal amounts. Raw. Definitely raw. Comes fresh from the earth onto your plate. No cooking required. And chemical free was a really big one, and it's a really big one in my life. I don't want to know that I just don't want, bottom line, I don't want pesticides, I don't want antibiotics, I don't want GMOs. Genetically engineering my food, no thanks. The very large encompassing factor that was important to many people was organic. And there was another really large attribute to this that I wasn't expecting to come across, and it was the energy of the food that we're eating was really important within their terms of what real food is. Many people actually tell me that they didn't want their food to be eaten at half par of half optimal nutrient content, and that they felt that it was the vibration and the energy of that food before it was presented to them for their meal. A local pig farmer that I interviewed, and it is very important for her to know that her pigs are happy, very happy pigs, and they have acres and acres to roam and just live, and that is really important to her and to me and to maybe you. So the energy of our food and the life that food had before we put it in our bodies, is really important. And it's crap free. Before it gets to my table, it better be crap free. Crap being cruelty, refined, artificial, and processed. I don't want those. Get that crap out of my house, because I don't want it. Get it out of my body. The kind of food that I do want in my body? Soul food. Oh yeah, soul food. Seasonal, organic, unprocessed, and local. Give me that soul food, baby. At the end of this, much of the stories that I heard, that almost every person that I interviewed wanted to share, was a special moment in their life that they shared with others while eating. And the food that they were eating at that moment, that right there was real food to them, because they were in a real moment with real people, and it was a great moment. And that food brings us together. And if we can be eating soul food that's beneficial and so good for our bodies, we can do that while being surrounded by people that are beneficial for our bodies and our energy and our lives, we can really make some changes in life and the world. So, remember that. Real food gives you real moments. And that's why my farm is called Moments Spirit Growing Farm.